Welcome back to the Schtick Show. I'm Evan.
I'm Sam.
And it's Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is only 3 days away from Sunday.
No, it's 3 days from Friday. Yeah. We're going to start off with the same segment as always. Today in history.
Yes. In 1801, which backwards is 1250.
No, it's not.
The British Navy defeated the Danish. I guess the whole country.
The all-powerful breakfast pastry. It was a cheese Danish.
Yes.
Because they were like, this doesn't go with Earl Grey tea. And they were real upset about it.
And at the Battle of Copenhagen. I just think that's, they were probably like, hey, can you stop? And they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, probably a pointless time in history. Charles Lindbergh in 1932, when Lincoln was second time inducted into office, pays over $50,000 ransom for his kidnapped son, which at the time, that's over 1,200, equivalent to 1,200 rupees. You know what I mean?
1,200 gold doubloons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we checked with the chief money ambassador,
Steven Spielberg.
Light switch fan. And he said that it's equivalent to 1,500 gold doubloons.
Yeah. He still didn't get his son back, though. He's probably still lost in, a zoo parking lot.
Light switch fan? Oh, Charles Lindbergh.
Yeah,
Charles Lindbergh. Yeah.
In 1958, the National Advisory Council on Aeronautics is renamed NASA from its previously owned name, Kerflunken. That was the original acronym.
Yeah, President Kennedy didn't think that Kerflunken was a great catchy name. He thought an acronym would be more gooder.
Yeah. So
they went with NASA.
Yes. And finally, in 1910, you're not going to believe this is a super important time in history. Carl Harris perfects the process for the artificial synthesis of rubber. Because I have used so much official synthesis, and I needed to art it up.
God, you're such a disappointment. Speaking of disappointing things, and not my performance in school, total cases of COVID-19 up to 213,144 confirmed cases
this thing just keeps going up
in
and
the
up.
U.S. It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. It's not great. However, scientists at the University of Pittsburgh are very close to developing and they've developed but rolling out a microneedle patch system to deliver what they hope to be fully formed vaccine sometime soon. It's a small patch like on the
a
middle
nicotine patch.
Kind of, yeah. That will have small needles on it that they can deliver it, and they said that you can stick it on, wait X amount of time, and then throw it away. So that's super cool, and we hope that they will endorse us soon.
We're gonna move on to our brand new segment, our movie reviews. One of the most fantastic pieces of cinema I think ever created. I think we can both agree on that.
Yep.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, this was a 19th century French, Moroccan, but also Brazilian classic. And I will say this is the hot take of the day. Best love story ever told. Better than Romeo and Juliet.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Except
for that dude.
Yeah, I know. Who was Max?
Max.
He was so annoying.
He just whined the whole time. We get it. It's in your head, dude. But shut up.
Yeah, and the fact that they shoved George Lopez into this weird mirror ball.
He was in a fish tank.
And his face was like.
He already crowned Low Rider, but then they were like, put him in a fish tank. Give him weird greyhound plug dogs.
Yeah, that was a weird
And
choice.
have this kid whine about the whole time.
We're in Dreamland.
Yeah.
Dream.
Yeah, and then Taylor Lautner just threatened him with physical violence for 120 straight minutes. Or, it was probably less than that. Yeah. No, I'd imagine. You know what? I stand by that. 120 minutes.
Comment below when you find out how long exactly the movie was, because we do want to know.
We do want to know. We'll be looking. And if not, we're going to be very sad.
We are going to finish the show with a beautiful segment called Useless Things. This is how we usually end the show. If you haven't watched the show before, go check it out. You know what I mean? A useless thing, I think, especially at this time, is soap. You can't eat it. Can't drink it. It's just like hand sauce, but that's just not unedible, or that's just not edible. You know what I mean? It has no point to it. Can't eat it, can't drink it, just hand sauce.
Well, you can't eat it or drink it with that attitude. But
Jerry across the street.
You shouldn't, but you can.
Jerry across the street?
I don't.
He ate soap.
What'd he do?
Now he has 4 toes.
One
more than I do.
Where? One more than you do where? Okay. Whoever wrote this script, and I'd imagine a blind 14-year-old dog with Alzheimer's disease, this has made very little sense. You don't eat soap. You don't drink soap. It's not useless in the slightest. You gotta wash your hands, people. This is what I don't understand. And I'm gonna deviate from the script.
That's
here
not like
bit.
us at all.
I know we're usually pretty straight shooters, but were people not washing their hands prior to this?
Yeah,
was everyone just walking around with their
shit on their fingers?
Shit on their fingers.
There's like, oh, I need a poop. Hold on, I don't have any wiping.
Because there's so many things. You can use a wet wipe. You can use like a blade of grass, a leaf.
Just the singular blade?
What?
How thick do you think this grass is?
Well, how thin do you think my butthole is? Or like, for real, how does it take old doctors or the director of the CDC to tell you people, or the director of the NHS, to tell you people to wash your hands after you've wiped your asses? I feel like this is not a thing that people really should be reminded of. Maybe extra after you shake in the hand of your elderly neighbor. Also, how many elderly people are there? Like 12?
Less than before, that's all I know.
Okay. It's like 1945 Japan all over again. And that's a shot.
At Principal...
At America.
Yeah. Do you know that America was the longestly founded tail wagging system in the modern United States?
None of that makes any
sense. No,
sense.
it's actually true. I looked it up.
You sound
on
like a homeless man's wet dream, is what you sound like. The shit that comes out of your mouth, let me tell you.
Hey, listen. It's fun for somebody.
Who?
The homeless man. The wet dream is not pee.
It's not? We're going to have a lot of conversations when this show is done.
The bed was moist already.
Was this one of your morning pleasures or one of your night terrors? Or was it both? Anyway.
This has been fun.
It has. For one of us.
We are sponsored by Olay, and not the cream, but the scream that some native folk, say.
Yeah.
Olay!
Yeah. We are sponsored by Bullfighters Incorporated.
Yes.
Stab bulls, use no meat.
Humanitarian
aid.org/edu.
/Dyson Cyclone V11 B12 C13.
And also vitamin D. Good night, everybody.